Hello and welcome to Conroe Culture News at Lone Star Community Radio. We are located in downtown Conroe in the Conroe Tower, FM 104.5, 106.1, our city, TV, cable TV, live streaming, irlonestar.com, Facebook Live, Conroe Culture News. I am Margie Taylor, your host for the show today. And in the first segment, we will hear from Habitat for Humanity of Montgomery County with Debra Richmond, the Development Director, and World Habitat Day, which is this Friday at Market Street. You can get involved, build walls. We're going to learn all about that. Free, just come and join. Build a wall. Help build a safe home for someone. In the second segment, we will hear from Jessica with the Great Pumpkin Shoot with Meals on Wheels Montgomery County, and she is the assistant marketing person with Outreach. The show is sponsored by Roger Stein Chiropractic and Team Sinisi Real Estate Group. Team Sinisi Real Estate Group serves the greater Montgomery County as the best source for buying, selling, or investing in real estate. 281-507-9777. Team Sinisi, because it's an easy name to remember. Roger Stein Chiropractic, it has been voted one of the best places to go for chiropractic care in Montgomery County for many years. They are located at 3033 West Davis by Conroe High School and Taco Bell. And they treat everyone from infants to seniors, weekend athletes to professionals, with a focus on natural, holistic healing to not only relieve pain, but achieve optimal health. And as a new patient, it's just under $30 to go in for your first visit, and it all goes back to CASA and kids that are in CPS custody. So go check it out, Roger Stein Chiropractic and Team Sinisi Real Estate Group. We are very thankful for them. So a few things going on around us. Tomorrow is National Night Out, if you didn't know. So that's the night when you go out and you meet the firefighters, you meet the police officers that serve our area. And in Conroe, from 5 to 8, they'll be at the Kroger parking lot, which is located on South Loop 336 by Central Park. Go over there for free food, music, and, connect with the people that keep us safe. Also, this Friday is the last Fresh Friday at Oscar Johnson Jr. Community Center, and it's actually a night out for parents. So if you have children in grades 1 through 6, you can register to drop them off there. Don't just drop them off and walk away. But they can stay there from 7 to 11 p.m., and it's only $6 to $8, depending if you're a resident or non-resident. And you can call up there at the City of Conroe, Parks and Recs, 936-522-3960 to find out more about that. Did you know that there's a designer purse bingo fundraiser, and it benefits Conroe Service League? And this helps contribute to scholarships for high school seniors. So you can find out about that by going to their Facebook page, Conroe Service League, to find out more of how you can get involved and contribute. Or you can go to conroeserviceleague.org. The winners will be chosen October 25th. So Saturday, October 15th, a week from Saturday, is the 25th anniversary opening performance of the Conroe Symphony Orchestra. Chills down your spine. If you have not heard the Conroe Symphony Orchestra, you really need to go listen to them. And it will be at Willis High School Performing Arts Center starting at 7:30 p.m. You can find tickets at conroesymphony.org. Lastly, we all know what October brings, and I'm not just talking Halloween. There's the Conroe Catfish Festival that will be many blocks in downtown Conroe with lots of music, activities, performances, several stages. There's activities for kids, families, a lot of things going on, Mr. and Miss Catfish Pageant, and so much more. Go to ConroeCatfishFestival.com, and that is the weekend, Friday, October 14th through Sunday, October 16th. The 14th, 15th, and 16th. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, downtown Conroe. Don't be caught off guard. The streets will be closed. But it'll be fun. Maybe you should go by and check it out. So with that, we're going to take a quick break and come back with Debra Richmond, Development Director of Habitat Montgomery County, Texas.
Hey, y'all. It's DJ Mike from Dance Time in Texas. Join me Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. as I count down the top 10 Texas Red Dirt songs that are packing the dance floor. I'll be featuring local artists and the story behind the hits, shows in the area, as well as new songs that make you want to dance. It's Dance Time in Texas with DJ Mike on Lone Star Community Radio, 104.5 KCZW and 106.1 KZCC, Conroe, Texas, or online irlonestar.com.
Since 2004, Roger Stein Chiropractic has offered spine and joint manipulation services to residents of Montgomery County and surrounding areas. Conditions treated include lower back pain, migraines, headaches, whiplash, carpal tunnel, neck pain, sciatica, joint pain, sports injuries, herniated discs, and complications from pregnancy. Roger Stein Chiropractic, led by Dr. Stacy Rogers and Dr. Brian McGee, is an integrity-verified chiropractic clinic. Call 936-441-9990 for an appointment or visit rogerssteinchiropractic.com. That's RODGERSSTEIN chiropractic.com.
Team Sinisi is a proud sponsor of Conroe Culture News. Vinny Sinisi and his professional team provide comprehensive real estate services throughout the greater Montgomery County area and beyond. Whether looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, Team Sinisi has an impeccable reputation. Contact Team Sinisi for a great experience at teamsinisi.com. That's TEAMSINISI.com.
And we are back. And I am Margie Taylor, Taylorized PR, and I am sitting here with Debra Richmond, Development Director of Habitat Montgomery County. And we're going to talk a lot of things about Habitat. I don't think people really even know what it is, right, Debra?
Absolutely, Margie. You know, I didn't know a ton about Habitat before I interviewed for the job, before I joined the team. It's an incredible organization that helps families in Montgomery County who have unsafe housing conditions, either because they're overcrowded or the place that they're living is unsafe or incredibly expensive. We all know the price of housing is going up these days, and that affects some of our lower income families the most.
So how are they eligible to get a house? What does it take? You just sign up and you get a house?
No.
You get a house. You get a house. You get a house.
We are not the Oprah of houses. There's a whole application process. It's a very rigorous application process. It includes things like a background check, credit history, income verification, employment verification. All of our families go through this lengthy process to make sure that they can be approved for the 0% mortgage, which is really what makes it the affordable housing 0%. That it is. 0%.
But they still have a mortgage.
They still have a mortgage.
They still got to pay their bills.
They pay back
their
house.
They still have to work.
Absolutely.
They have to be fully employed.
Absolutely. So they pay back that house over 20 or 30 years, just like you and I do. It's just that their mortgage is 0%, which is what helps make it so affordable these days. But yeah, they go through this entire process, and then they have to put in 350 hours of sweat equity. So they have to do 175 hours before they're assigned to a house. That becomes their house. And then they complete another 175 before closing. So 350 hours of working on their house, other people's houses.
They work on their neighbors' houses too.
Absolutely.
And that's a great way to get to know their neighbors.
Absolutely. They volunteer at our restore. They can come in and do administrative work at our offices, all sorts of ways that they give back to the community.
So it's a great thing. And you have a community, Cedar Creek, in Conroe. Mm-hmm. People may or may not know that.
Yeah.
It's a very safe community.
It is.
And there's 200 houses?
About 125 houses when we're all said and done. When we're all said and done, there'll be 125 houses. We are down to about our last 30.
Right.
And it's just southeast of downtown Conroe, just inside Loop 336. Yep. And it's a beautiful community, about 27 acres. And like I said, we'll have about 125 houses when we're all done.
It's a great thing. If people haven't been out there, they need to learn how to pick up the hammer and get out there, because you do have foremen on the construction site that they make it a safe environment for all the volunteers. You don't know how. I have done that before. It's been some time.
Absolutely.
But they show you how to do everything. There's a whole plan of what you need to do. You don't need to have any construction experience whatsoever.
Absolutely. We take people with no construction experience. We instruct them on how to work on the home. And like you said, our construction team, our paid construction team is out there, along with some very generous volunteers. Our Red Hats, who have been building houses with us for 20 plus years, are all out there to educate you, help you, teach you how to work on the house. And over the course of about 12 or 13 build days, our volunteers will construct the entire exterior and interior walls of the house,
It's an amazing
including
thing.
roof trusses, roof decking, all sorts of stuff. Then, of course, we leave the electrical, HVAC, plumbing to the professionals.
Oh, of course. Yeah, that sounds a little tricky. So people can come out and learn about it. The community is welcome to come out this Friday, right?
Yes,
Let's talk about what's this Friday.
We have a great event planned at Market Street in the Woodlands this Friday. It's really meant to be a family-focused, family event for the entire community of Montgomery County. We'll have face painters for the kiddos, a balloon artist to do balloon animals, because we know that the kids of Conroe ISD are out of school this Friday.
Oh, they are? I didn't know that.
They are. So it's a 4-day weekend for the kiddos. But even more important than that, we're actually going to build the walls to one of our homes in Cedar Creek on the Market Street Central Park. So it's going to be a great event. Our construction team will be out there. They'll be swinging hammers and using nail guns and putting these walls together. And then we'll have the walls available for the community to sign, write prayers and blessings to the family that's going to live in this home. At the end of the day, we'll take the walls back to Cedar Creek and we'll build the house with them.
So that starts at noon on Friday?
It's 12:30. 12:30 for the start on that, and then we'll go until about 4:30. Yep. And we have some great sponsors on that. Market Street obviously is allowing us to build on their central
And
park.
that's out there on the lawn.
On the lawn, yep,
Okay.
right in the middle of all the shops. So Market Street's allowing us to build, and then we have some great sponsors in McCoy's Home Build Supplies. Entergy and Oventive are all sponsoring the build day. So McCoy's actually donating the actual lumber for us to build this house.
Oh, how fabulous.
Yeah, isn't that incredible? And then we have Entergy, who's a lot of our electricity supplier around here, and then Oventive, a local company that is very generous to Habitat. And Oventive's actually going to match every donation made this week to Habitat for Humanity up to $5,000.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's huge.
it's huge. We'll go a long way towards our mission.
So people do not have to register. They just show up.
Absolutely, and
they
come
can
enjoy.
participate.
Yep, they can join us in signing those walls, learning more about Habitat for Humanity. We'll have information out there. They'll be able to watch the builds. Of course, because and it will be an active build site, we'll have that a little roped off. That'll be a little more protective because we don't want the kiddos in there. But they'll be able to watch those builds go up and those walls get built on Friday.
So tell me about World
World Habitat Day?
World Habitat Day.
Yes.
Yes, tell me about it. So does that mean that like Houston and World Habitat for Humanities
Absolutely.
chapters throughout the country are doing something?
You got it. So it's Habitat is an international organization. They're in over 70 countries worldwide, and so all the affiliates over the course of this week, we picked Friday, but over the course of this week, they will be recommitting themselves to our mission of building affordable and safe housing for the people in their communities. So for us, that's Montgomery County, but Habitat affiliates across the world will be participating
cool.
in this. It really is. It really is. And we'll actually be sharing what we're calling HabiFacts. So facts about Habitat for Humanity on our social media sites and our e-newsletters all week long, sharing about what it means to these homeowners to become Habitat homeowners and what that does for them, their families, and the community.
Changes their lives.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it gives back to our community. We hire all local contractors. We buy all of our products, all of our supplies locally. So we really try to give back to the community. And then like we mentioned earlier, these are mortgage paying citizens. They're paying their county taxes just like you and I do. And they are giving back to the community that they live in. And a lot of them are people that you probably work with and you just don't realize it.
So it should be a beautiful day on Friday. People should come out. And I mean, we're kind of feeling the fall a little bit.
Yeah.
The cooler mornings. It was in the 50s this morning. And I think it's supposed to be all that same way this week and kind of fresh out, low humidity.
Yes. I don't know how we got such great weather for this Friday, but we're very excited to be out there at Market Street.
So it's very easy to just come spend an hour or a little bit of time learning about Habitat. And if you donate any funds this week, it'll be matched.
Dollar for dollar by Oventive up to $5,000. Absolutely.
Or you can just donate $5,000.
And we'll wrap this up real quick. Yeah.
Let's just be done with it. So it sounds great. So there's also a few other things that the community can get involved with.
Yes.
Such as a volunteer recruitment day. What is that?
That is on October 27th. And we're really looking for volunteers that can volunteer during the week. We know that's tricky for some people, but we're hoping that our retirees and people with more flexible schedules will come out, learn about how they can volunteer Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday during the week. obviously not every day, but some days, and learn about how they can help us get prepped for those Saturday build days that we do at our construction
So
sites.
kind of looking for those that are available during the week.
Exactly, yes. So October 27th, we'll feed you lunch and we'll teach you how to build a house.
And you can also volunteer, donate to Restore. Let's talk about Restore.
Let's talk about Restore. I just bought a couch from there 2 weeks ago, and it's fantastic. Restore is an incredible place that we have here in Montgomery County, down on 242, right near the Harper's Trace area. And basically, it is donated items of furniture, housewares, and building materials.
Electrical, lamps, all kinds of
You
things.
got it. You got it, Margie. Tile, paint, all sorts of items that.
Very familiar with it.
Yes. If you haven't been there, go walk through it. You will
New
just
stuff all the time.
love the items in there and the prices. The prices are well below retail. And all of the money, every piece you buy, that money comes back to Habitat to help us build more homes. Yep, it's that simple. You can also
amazing.
donate things. So many of our generous community as they're maybe renovating their homes or redecorating their homes, you have lightly used furniture. You can donate that to Restore, get a tax write-off on it.
They'll pick up too.
We will pick it up, absolutely. We'll come pick it up from your house, bring it in, and then we'll resell it. And so it's a great opportunity to get that tax donation and still get to revamp your home a little bit.
And it's just past the Needham Fire Department.
That's correct. Past Needham Fire Department just before you get to HEB.
On the left as you're
Correct.
going East County.
Correct.
Very good place to go. I mean, I've been there quite a bit, not of lately, but I have in the past donated and shopped there both. So there's even more. There's the Cedar Creek Fall Festival coming up.
That's right. So Cedar Creek is our 100% Habitat developed neighborhood here in Conroe. And our families there are going to have a fall festival on October 22nd. We're going to have a door decorating contest for all of our families there. We'll have some prizes for the winners. And so it's going to be a great opportunity for the families to come out, kind of meet each other, and just get to know their neighbors a little bit better and celebrate the
How
beautiful
can
fall
the
weather.
community get involved in that?
The community is also invited to come out that day. And we'll also have vendors there, either arts and crafts or food vendors out there for the day of.
Who do they contact to get involved if they want to be a vendor?
They can contact our main office, and the phone number is 936-441-4663.
And they can find you on Facebook, or they can go to
Absolutely.
habitat.tx.org and find you as well.
Yeah. Yep.
MCTX.org.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, very good. So then there's even more.
There's even more.
There's the Habitat for Heroes, and that
Yes.
is a big deal event.
Yes.
And Momentum Title always sponsors that, and it is at Mercedes-Benz again this year, November 7th, which is right around Veterans Day,
Yes.
and that helps with housing for veterans.
Absolutely. So what some people don't realize is Habitat does two different programs. We build the new houses. Everybody knows that. But we also repair houses. So Momentum Title has been a partner. This is their 5th year partnering with us. And they host this event to raise money for veteran construction, whether that's a new build or repairs on veteran homes. And because of their generosity and some state funds that we received in last year, we were actually able to renovate 6 veteran homes, 5 veterans and 1 veteran surviving spouse. And that's everything from helping with roofing problems, siding problems, making sure that there's safe entry into the home, whether they need new steps or a ramp, all the way to expanding hallways and doors to make them more wheelchair accessible. So with Momentum Title's help, we are able to raise a lot of money in a fantastic event. I think their goal this year is to raise $100,000 for Habitat, which is just incredible. And we'll use that money to
probably
bless
do it.
some veterans. Yep.
Yeah. So let's talk about the repair program. We haven't really touched on that, and people don't realize that there is that program. And again, you have to fill out the application
Yes, ma'am.
to be eligible for it. But it helps, and I know you've had different fairs in different parts of the county for people to find out about either signing up for a new build or for the repair program. Yep. And what are some of the eligibility qualifications?
So you have to own the home. It has to be your home. There can't be any tax liens on it. If there are, we'll work with you in the county and help you get those resolved. And basically, it can't be a flip. We are not going to help you flip a house to resell it. You'd be surprised how many times we get a phone call
Let's
about
just say it
that.
out loud.
Let's just say that out loud. But really, we're here to help. members of the county stay in their homes. Not everyone wants a new home. Some people want to stay on the land that they have, or in the home that they have. Maybe it's a home that's been in the family for a long time. So we help in a few different ways. Like I said earlier, roofing, siding, those are a lot of the big ones, but also energy efficiency. We have 2 programs within that, the Aging in Place, which is for our more seasoned citizens, and then also our Veterans Initiative to help our veterans in the county. And obviously, if we can help somebody lower their electric bill by 25 or 50%, that's going to help them for months and years to come. That's not just a one-time thing. Same thing with safe roofing, safe plumbing, safe siding, making their house safe for them, but also comfortable. As we know, Texas summers are crazy, and so if we can help make those houses more energy efficient, keep that cool air in, we're going to make their lives so much better.
Yeah, it helps them have more money in their pocket for food or whatever else they need.
Absolutely.
I mean, there's just a few things that you really need. You need a safe place to live, and you need food and water.
Absolutely.
And you can do so many wonderful things. If anyone has not been to the Cedar Creek community or even knows, I bet a lot of people don't even know that there is a Habitat for Humanity community in Conroe. It's right off of 7th Street by the elementary school. I can't remember.
Runyon Elementary.
Runyon, that's it. You need to get involved. Get your company out there and have a corporate day.
Absolutely.
Team building. I mean, you learn a lot, and it helps grow you and your team as well.
And you're working side by side with these future homeowners, and it's an experience you'll never forget when you hear from the families themselves why the Habitat Home is going to how the Habitat Home is going to bless their family so incredibly much. But you're out there, working right alongside them. We like to say it's not a handout, it's a hand up. We're really helping our neighbors here in Montgomery County.
You really are, and they're very involved in the community a lot of times too. Once they get into the house, and they get involved in their school, they get involved in so many other things, and they continue on that volunteer path to give back.
And it really changes the family for generations to come, Margie. We've seen across Habitat, children of homeowners are like 35% more likely to go to college, which is huge. And then they see about a 35% increase in their adult income earnings, all because they lived in safe housing.
Well, and it raises their self-esteem.
Absolutely.
Once you get a safe house and your food in that, you go up the Maslow's hierarchy of self-esteem, self-achievement. There's no telling where you can go if you feel good about yourself and have that confidence that you can do a lot of things. And Habitat gives them that self-fulfillment.
Absolutely. And you're safe, and parents aren't worried about being evicted or being able to afford the rent increase next year, things like that.
And in a safe community.
Absolutely.
Well, so what have I missed?
I think the only thing we missed, not only can you buy at Restore, you can volunteer at Restore.
Yes.
And I would be so remiss to not talk about that.
Oh, yes.
So you can actually come and help us organize, merchandise, tag and price all of these wonderful donations that we get at Restore. The nice thing about that, while you can't shop while you're volunteering, you can keep an eye out for things. And so if you've got a piece you need for your home, you can keep your eye out as to what's coming in the door there at Restore. But
it's kind of fun.
Absolutely. So Restore opportunities for volunteers are Tuesday through Saturday and 9 to 5. And we need so many volunteers to make this happen. We have so many great construction volunteers, so now we're really trying to build out our Restore volunteer program.
I think anybody should go by there and just go check it out.
Absolutely.
They'll be amazed. It's a huge building. You cannot miss it.
No.
It's right on the left-hand side as you're going East County on 242. Don't go during traffic time.
No.
Yeah, we're still working on the road out there. So let's recap. So this Friday is World Habitat Day at Market Street, and this is the second year that this has happened. Friday, October 7th, 12:30 to 4:30. Go by. There's face painters, there's yard games, there's balloon artists. There's so much going on there that day, and get involved. Because then the walls will be moved to another place, Cedar Creek, as we are finishing the build out for that community. And then there's more places to go.
Absolutely.
To help the communities.
Absolutely. So we're always looking for our next great adventure, as we like to say.
That's right. Okay, and you can find out all this stuff on the Facebook page, Habitat MCTX, or habitatmctx.org.
That's right.
Keeping it all the same, easy to find.
We try to make it easy.
Okay, thanks, Debra. Appreciate it, and I will see you Friday.
Thank you, Margie.
Since 2004, Roger Stein Chiropractic has offered spine and joint manipulation services to residents of Montgomery County and surrounding areas. Conditions treated include lower back pain, migraines, headaches, whiplash, carpal tunnel, neck pain, sciatica, joint pain, sports injuries, herniated discs, and complications from pregnancy. Roger Stein Chiropractic, led by Dr. Stacy Rogers and Dr. Brian McGee, is an integrity-verified chiropractic clinic. Call 936-441-9990 for an appointment or visit rogerssteinchiropractic.com. That's RODGERSSTEIN chiropractic.com.
Team Sinisi is a proud sponsor of Conroe Culture News. Vinny Sinisi and his professional team provide comprehensive real estate services throughout the greater Montgomery County area and beyond. Whether looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, Team Sinisi has an impeccable reputation. Contact Team Sinisi for a great experience at teamsinisi.com. That's TEAMSINISI.com.
Lone Star Community Radio is looking for those who are interested in hosting their own talk show. With monthly and weekly slots available on Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1, and on irlonestar.com. Start your own podcast, create your first YouTube channel, and be on TV. Contact Lone Star Community Radio online at irlonestar.com or call the message line at 936-647-3776 to take your first step into the radio world.
An estimated 1 in 10 births will result in a neonatal intensive care stay, also known as the NICU. Overnight, a family can find themselves and their newborn baby in a critical situation. The Mila Foundation financially and spiritually assists families in need. If you would like to volunteer or become a monthly sponsor, please visit us at www.themilafoundation.org. Again, that's www.themilafoundation.org, because every life matters.
Hey, tune in to the Bridge Podcast TX Tuesdays at 11 a.m., where we are connecting commerce with community, interviewing business owners and leaders in the community, allowing the audience to peek behind the curtain of what inspires, motivates, drives these individuals to have meaningful, positive impact in this community. For more information about the show, log into irlonestar.com/TBPTX.
A Lone Star Community Radio is ready for the summer. If you or anyone you know is looking for summer internship opportunities, a Lone Star Community Radio is a great place to grab the mic and be on the air. A Lone Star Community Radio offers a great opportunity to those interested in learning about the radio world all year round. Be an on-air personality, talk show producer, or YouTube, TV, podcast editor. Contact the station at info@irlonestar.com or call the station's message line at 936-647-3776.
Have a legal question? Are you a resident of Montgomery County? Call 281-645-6344 to talk to a volunteer attorney from the Woodlands Bar Association. We answer the phones on the first Monday of every month at 281-645-6344 from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. to provide general legal information and information about legal resources to Montgomery County residents.
Okay, and we are back, and we're going to talk about Meals on Wheels, the Great Pumpkin Shoot. This is a major event for Meals on Wheels, Montgomery County, and everybody knows that they help feed seniors, but there's a lot more they do too. And with the funds from the Great Pumpkin Shoot, they can help seniors not only with food, but they help with transportation. They help with assistance for their pets and food and care for the pets as needed. There's so much more curb-to-curb transportation services. It's just like they don't have to walk down the street. Come pick them up and take them, right, Jessica?
Yes, ma'am. We offer all of that, and
Talking to the mic.
Sorry about that. Yeah, so we do offer all of that, and it's really important. This fundraiser helps to end our wait list, which we currently have over 100 seniors right now.
Oh,
that
my
are
goodness.
waiting for service.
And that's probably throughout Montgomery County.
It is, yes. We serve the entirety of Montgomery County, and with the increased fuel prices and food prices, we have a lot of people who are needing to get on our service.
So let's talk Jessica, who's working as the assistant marketing outreach person with Carrie Watkins. And the Great Pumpkin Shoot is actually October 21st.
Yes.
That's why it's pumpkins, because it's October. And it starts at 8 a.m. and you have moved it to Abel's Sportings over in Huntsville.
Yes.
So this is a new venue.
It's a brand new venue. This is our 7th year. But you know what? We went out there. It's a beautiful place. They have so many amenities to offer. We're really excited about the venue change. And it's a private club, so it's a great opportunity to get in there and see what it's all about without, buying a membership. So.
And it's clay shooting.
It is. It's a clay sporting tournament. So there's 100 clays. Your registration will include your clays, your ammo, breakfast, lunch, event shirts, goodie bags.
All that. And
yeah.
drinks afterwards.
Yes.
Adult
ma'am.
beverages, not
right.
before,
We
not
put
when you're shooting.
We put the guns up first.
So you're open for people to play, right? Teams of 4?
Yes, yeah, it's a team of 4. I mean, it's a really fun event. Before I started working for Meals on Wheels, I participated, and it's lots of
Do you
fun.
shoot?
Yep, I did.
Okay.
Not well, but I definitely.
But you have fun.
I had a great time, and it is all skill levels. We have people that are amazing, and then we have beginners. But
You just go out
has
there
a great
because
time.
everybody is very nice. It's a camaraderie kind of thing.
For sure.
And then there's also silent auction items. How does
Yeah.
that work?
So we're gonna have a bunch of raffles. We're gonna have 3 gun raffles, and then we've got some other. We've got a whiskey barrel bar and some other things
That's
like
always
that.
popular.
Right.
So you pick which one you want to raffle off of.
Yes, ma'am. Yep. We'll have tickets for all of them and instructions on how that's going to work. But we have some really great items this year.
And the major presenting sponsor is Cowboy Kia.
Yes. We are very excited about that.
And then you also have Telegistics, Woodforest National Bank, Live Like Jack, Waste Connections, and Western Midstream. Do you have other sponsors?
We do. We have another course sponsor. It's Waterway Wealth Management. We've got some smaller sponsors. We have an opportunity where you can sponsor a first responder team. So Kodiak Gas decided to do one of those. And basically you're just donating the money so that our first responders can come out and shoot with us.
So all the stations are sponsored as well?
They can be.
They can be. Okay, that's another opportunity.
We still have opportunities for that, for sure. We're also looking for one more golf cart sponsor, which right now Howard Hughes has donated one course, and we're still looking for one for the other.
Well, people need to come out here and have fun. It doesn't matter if you're female or male, because you have females at playing, you
We
have
do.
mixed teams, but you have some all-women teams too, which is pretty
We have some
outstanding.
all-women teams, and we have awards. The awards are actually separated by male and female, so if even if they're beginner teams, you still have a pretty good shot.
So you need to come out here and play at the new place, Abel's, and help contribute to Meals on Wheels and feeding seniors, because each $125 feeds a senior for an entire month. That's really nothing.
It is.
That's pretty cheap.
We try to be really good stewards of the money, and our kitchen is amazing at stretching it as far as possible. So
Your kitchen is amazing, period.
you're right.
Chef John, over at the Conroe Senior Center, they all love him.
Yes.
And he provided the food for the seniors at the Wednesday, I guess last month, the third Wednesday of the month of September.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like they honor him because his food is so good. And that's the thing that people don't understand. When you get these meals, he's the one who makes the meal plan, and it's all nutritious. And he has a team of people.
He
has a
does.
team of volunteers and others. And then the meals are delivered, and they're great.
It's true.
I would eat off of that every day.
I honestly, a lot of people don't realize that our kitchen is scratch made. He's not using a bunch of pre-made things and repackaging them. They're making everything from scratch, and that's why the food tastes so good.
And they like that. And that's good that they're eating it.
I know.
You know?
It's great.
So, again, this is October 21st.
Yes.
And I believe a team is $250. Is that right?
So it's $250 per shooter.
Oh, per shooter.
Yes.
Okay.
$1,000 for a team.
Okay.
But yeah, you can register individually if you don't have.
And you'll put them on a
full
team.
and we'll put you on a team for sure. So yes,
That
we
would be
are. We are
fun.
definitely looking for shooters. So
Good. So everybody needs to do that. Sponsor, participate, even come out there and volunteer. Do you need volunteers?
yes, we do have opportunities to volunteer, and if they reach out, we can get them plugged in somewhere for sure.
So let's talk about other things they can also volunteer for.
Okay.
You have other programs.
We do. We have some great programs. One place we're always looking for help is breakfast bags.
Oh, yeah.
There's an opportunity to assemble them. There's an opportunity to deliver them. And breakfast bags are a Saturday delivery, so it works well for, a lot of people who work and things like that. We take volunteers as young as 2, so we want,
It's something the family can do.
Right.
And then deliver them.
right. Our clients love seeing kids do.
Of course they do. Yeah. You can have a food drive. You can come in there to Meals on Wheels office.
You can, and you can
volunteer.
help assemble breakfast bags. You can, we have all kinds of things. We're doing Thanksgiving placemats right now, painting kindness
how
wraps.
nice.
We package pet food for
Yeah.
delivery. There's a lot going on. So definitely, especially with the holidays approaching.
Oh my gosh.
So many ways to plug in.
So many things going on. So, what else can you tell me about the pumpkin shoot?
Well, let's see. I don't know. Besides the venue change, which is very exciting, I think the raffles are going to be really good. We've got a few things planned for the goodie bag, the swag bag. Telegistics donated is our ammo sponsor, and so we've got a pretty cool bottle opener that we ordered. It looks like a shotgun shell, and that's going to be in the goodie bag, so that's kind of neat. But mostly, we just need people to come out, have a good time, support us in this.
Support Meals on Wheels.
Yeah, we, we're really trying to. This is a big fundraiser for us, so it's really
the
important.
largest one. And,
sure.
What's more important than feeding the seniors? This is the largest growing population is the seniors, and I happen to be one of them, the baby
All headed that
boomers.
direction.
And, finances get to be very challenging at times. And so you are delivering these to homebound seniors.
Right.
But you also have congregate. Do you still have congregate in some places?
We do, and the seniors here, it's not always like a financial burden as much as it is they just can't leave their homes. They don't have family close by. We not only do we provide food, but they really get to know the volunteers, and that creates a caring connection. A welfare check too.
Absolutely.
So those are the things
Those
that
are
really,
they may be the only people they see.
oftentimes they are. Yeah.
I totally understand that. My mother's in assistant living, and she just thrives on somebody coming to see her.
sure.
And we encourage her to go out to the meals that they have and not sit in the room.
Right.
Because you need that. You need that social interaction. So when someone delivers the meals, and, if it's a Saturday and they get to see the kids and all that, it just makes a difference. And they start forming relationships with some of their delivery people,
They do.
volunteers.
Our volunteers are very consistent. They see the same person usually on the same day of the week. So, I've subbed before, and they'll be like, "Where's John?" or "Where's Becky?"
Right.
And it's because they really do have
They
a
care
relationship.
and they talk to them. So are there opportunities for volunteers on some of the routes?
Yes, we are actually, we have had a shortage recently, and so we've had a lot of people stepping up to substitute, but we could really use consistent route volunteers. Most routes take under an hour. You pick up the food, deliver it. It's not a huge time commitment, but it makes a huge difference.
Once a week?
Yeah.
I thought it was once a week. It
Yeah,
doesn't take very much time.
once a week.
Especially in East Montgomery County. Need some out there.
The need out there is
really
for
big.
sure dire. Yeah, it's a rural area, and we just don't have as many volunteers out there. So yes.
How easy is that?
You know what? It's easy, and it's actually really fun. Honestly,
It's very
you really
rewarding.
are making someone's day, and it's really nice to see the actual connection that that Meals on Wheels has with the clients.
It's precious. The people
Yeah.
are precious.
They really are.
So, okay, Jessica, Meals on Wheels. What else we want to talk about? We're not shooting pumpkins, right?
know.
We're not shooting pumpkins. We did that, seems like a couple of years ago.
So I think at the very beginning there were some actual pumpkins, but
We're not shooting them.
It turns out they don't explode, and it was not actually very exciting. So they've done away with the actual shooting of
It's kind of messy.
Yeah, it was. We were hoping for explosions, and it just put a hole in it. So,
Oh my goodness.
but yeah, I mean, it's a great event. We really, are looking forward.
Teams.
To
We
having
need
everybody out there.
teams.
We
Teams.
do. Teams are
Teams.
important right now. We're looking to fill the venue, so we're about.
And this is getting into hunting season, right? So
It
come
is.
on,
You
let's
know
go.
what? For real,
Get
if
ready.
you're going out after some birds, it's great practice. So
Yeah.
we could definitely
Get a bunch of people together
a
and
great
go
team
have
building
fun,
event.
and you get a meal afterwards.
You do.
Yes?
You get breakfast and lunch.
So
yes.
what a deal.
It kind
It's
of you get
actually
lot.
quite a value. And it's because a lot of people are donating
It
the
is.
products.
It's because of our sponsors that we're able to offer so much with registration.
Well, I'd shoot if I knew how. I don't think that would be a good thing for me to do, though.
You know what? Honestly, I shot with people who it was their very first time last year, and it can definitely be done. We have people on the courses to help.
So what do they need to bring? If they have a team, do they have to have their own shotgun, a
You
rifle?
will need your own gun. You don't need one per person, one per team. Is
They can
actually
share?
totally fine. They can definitely share. They don't rent guns at Abel's, so you would definitely need a gun. And then hearing protection is hearing and eye protection.
So you could wear your sunglasses for eye protection.
can.
They
Sunglasses are
have
fine.
generally earplugs.
We definitely will have earplugs
Yeah,
out there if you would
and then you
prefer.
get 72 shooting clays.
It's actually
something like that,
100.
100? Okay.
Yep, it's 100 clays, and we've got all kinds of different awards and stuff for top shooters, top teams.
It's just fun.
Yeah.
Just fun. So, I don't know what else to say about that. It is
I
pretty
mean,
much what
besides,
it is.
we need you to sign up.
We need
and
you to
come
sign up.
There's registration information available on our website.
I think
and
Dick
our
needs to
social
do
medias.
this. Dick needs to shoot. I don't know if Dick's ever shot before. Dick, you don't look like you've ever shot clays before, yes? No? You have? Oh, we'll see. Okay, we got another person.
All right.
There we go. We have the Lone Star Community Radio team. Maybe Margie be on the team, too. That could be really interesting.
It could be a really good time.
We'll
Yeah,
get Jenny to do it, too. Yeah, he's looking a little scared.
I mean,
there.
honestly, dude,
Yeah.
it's a really fun time. It's a great.
So where do they go to find out? They go to MOWMC.org. It's right there on the homepage because I know I've seen it. And you just click on it. You see the big pumpkin thing. And you go to that image and it'll take you directly to where you can sign up to be either a sponsor or shoot. It's going to be fun either way. And you just need to show up. I mean, volunteer. I don't know. Just come out there. And it's Meals on Wheels. Everybody likes being involved with Meals on Wheels.
For sure. We could use the support in whatever way you're willing to give it, and we would be very appreciative.
Okay, and so you can also sign up on the Meals on Wheels MC.org page to volunteer and to take a route. You can find out what other exciting things they have going on. And like she mentioned, Thanksgiving and Christmas will be here because once we have October and Halloween, it's all over. It's done.
No,
So they have some projects ongoing for that, and then they usually start collecting for Christmas and little trinket things that go into the bags for the seniors so that they feel like they're getting something, whether it's little puzzles or socks or blankets or
Yes, every
something.
senior gets a gift for Christmas. They also get a gift for their birthday, so that's another way to
Wow,
contribute.
yeah.
We have birthday bags.
Makes
and,
them feel special.
Yeah, it does, and we definitely want to make sure that they feel special. on
How
their
old is
special
the
day.
oldest senior? Over 100.
He is. I believe he's 105. 104 or 105. I can't remember but yeah. And we have World War II veterans on our service. So
Yeah, you had
Which there
one
are
gentleman who recently retired from being a volunteer, and he was a volunteer like 30
yes,
plus years.
and I believe he is in his late 80s or early.
I know, and that was recently he
He
retired.
just yes, he.
I think it was
and
last
he,
couple
and
months
I think he
ago.
had been delivering for like 20 years or something. It was a long time.
It was a long time.
Right, which is amazing. And yes, our operation thrives on volunteers that can take that kind of time. Of
course.
and help. It really is amazing.
So another thing I just wanted to mention is that if people are thinking about contributing, you can also contribute it as a legacy program, something that's ongoing. And
Yes, there. We have, there's information about that on our website for sure, where you can, whom to contact and how it works exactly. And we are very fortunate that people do consider us for legacy contributions.
It's a nice deal.
It's a nice consistent donation. Obviously, that helps the organization.
Okay, so October 21st. 8 to 1, Able Sporting in Huntsville.
Yes.
And the Cowboy Kia is a presenting sponsor. Come out there, bring your team, sign up, MOWMC.org. And you can find out information also on the Facebook page. But the best place to go is MOWMC.org. Google Meals on Wheels, Montgomery County, to find out about getting involved. And we'll see everybody there.
Yeah, that sounds great. Thank you.
Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you.
And thank you to our sponsors, Roger Stein Chiropractic and Team Sinisi. Follow us on Facebook, Conroe Culture News, and check out the YouTube of this show. We'll see everybody next week.